Hi YouTube, it's Chloe. So if you hear Savannah crying, don't be alarmed. It's just her trying to put herself to sleep. She was sleeping here, then I turned on a YouTube video, and then long and behold, she started crying. So hopefully she won't cry because she hears my voice. So she just woke up for a second, so now she's trying to put herself back to sleep. But this is going to be the hate tag video. I tried to make this video a few times. I actually have one that I'm thinking about uploading that I took with my camera. But I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I want to upload that one. So, let's get started. Okay, and I'm just going to think of things from the top of my head, so it might be random. But for sure, number one thing I really do hate, and I can honestly say I hate this, is liars. People that just lie just because they can, I guess. I feel like when someone lies to you, they're calling you stupid, like you're too stupid to figure out that they're lying to your face. I just hate that, and I hate people that take advantage of you. I hate when you're really trying to be good to someone and you really have their best interest and you go out of your way from them. Then they use you. They think they can get more out of you than they, play you, I guess. I hate people like that. I don't understand why. I know when people do something nice for me, I appreciate them, and I thank them, and I make sure that they know that I'm very thankful. So I don't understand the people that I help like to walk all over me then and think that they can get more out of me. If I'm helping them with that, she must do anything for me then. And then they start to take advantage of me, and then play me, and then play my mind. Ugh, that has recently happened, so that's why it's fresh on my list. I hate backstabbers, I hate hypocrites, I hate two-faced people, can't stand it. I hate family members that call themselves family when they are blood related, but they won't really act like family. I don't even care if you're blood related to me. I won't call you my family if you're not really acting like a family member. There are people in my life that are more family to me that are not blood related, that do more for me than my own family does, which is sad. But I really don't believe in that whole blood family thing. I really don't. I think if you're a good person in life, and if you run into a couple of good people in your life, then you're a lucky person. I don't think it's, I think it's a waste of time to try to make your family relationship work if it's just not. If it's too much work, trying to get you and your family to get along, and if they're just gonna not treat you right, then I say don't even try. I mean, if you tried before and before again, and it still didn't work, then don't waste your time. Obviously, if it's not going to work, it's not going to work, and just because they're your family doesn't mean you have to like them. Okay, I have a lot of family issues, and I found people that weren't related to me that love me more than my own family does, which sounds horrible, but it's in some cases is true. So yeah, now these are like little petty things. I hate fish. I hate Starbucks. I don't see the big thing in it. I don't like sweets. Well, it's not that I don't like sweets. I can't have sweets because it gives me headaches. So Starbucks has a lot of sweets there, so I never go there. Let me see. I hate overpriced restaurants like Olive Garden. I love it, but seriously, the prices are crazy. Same thing with baby stuff too. A lot of baby stuff is overpriced. But let me see. I have a list of things. Man, I'm forgetting. So I guess I get my list. So let's see what I have. I hate being hot. I hate it in the summertime where I'm all hot and sweaty. I hate being sweaty too. I just hate it. I hate bugs. I hate spiders. I hate child abusers. I have to hate them more than that. I really hate child abusers. I cannot stand them. I think, this might sound harsh, but I think child abusers should die. And women beaters, thumbs down. That's not cool to be hitting girls. Even if a girl smacks you, I think if you're a guy, just walk away from it. Get away. And especially if you're getting angry, hey, call the cops on her. Girls are not allowed to hit guys either, So call the cops on the girl. Don't hit her though. Don't be like her and hit, two wrongs don't make a right. I hate jealous people. And everyone gets jealous. I get jealous sometimes, but I'm talking about envious people, I guess. People that get so jealous to the point where they hate you, I guess. Like, kind of crazy jealous. And, like, for pathetic reasons. Like, I know a few people that get upset with me if I get, like, a new shirt. And then, like, just, you know, go on and on about it. And, like, complain and tell me. I mean, I hate people. Okay, I'll tell you something. And this might go into a rant. So if you don't want to watch a rant, don't even watch this. Okay. I hate when people, like, back when my husband had a job, right? I was getting nice things and stuff. And my friends, a few of my friends would complain, like, oh, I can't afford that. Oh, it must be nice to afford that. Oh, I wish I can afford that. I wish someone would buy me that. Hinting around for me to buy them what I got because my husband had a job and I was able to afford it. Making me feel really bad for buying it and making me feel really bad for them. I already feel bad for them, but then it's like, I wasn't rubbing it in that I got a new shirt. She asked me, is that a new shirt you're wearing? I never saw that on you before. And then I said, yes. And then she goes into the whole jealousy thing. So I hate when people, like, first of all, not trying to put my friend down here, but she doesn't work. She doesn't want to work. I'm not going to get into it, but her life, she lives with her mom. This is her life choice. Okay, her life choice is to not work. She doesn't want to work. She's one of those people that just doesn't want to work. And, you know, she only gets a certain amount a month, and she just doesn't want to work. And the money that she does has, she blows it on bad things. So, it's like if you want nice things in life, you have to have a good life. You have to work for it. You have to go to school. You have to get yourself there. You know, you can't just sit around and complain and cry that you don't got nice things. Like right now, my husband doesn't have a job and we can't afford a lot of things, but I am not in any way going to be putting people that have nice things down and make them feel bad and complain, saying, I wish I could have that. No, because, you know, if you want something bad enough, you go get a job and you get it. I mean, you know, I don't know right now it's easier said than done getting a job, but I've been her friend for years, and she's always been this way, and she could have, you know, seriously, like, the economy wasn't like this, you know, it's only been like this for a few years now. She could have got a job years ago, and, you know, she could have went to school and became a nurse or whatever. My husband, he went to school in Switzerland, and, you know, it's like a college he went to there and everything, and it just sucks because his profession is in construction, and construction's not doing good right now, so that really sucks. But me, I didn't go to school, so I'm not going to sit here and complain. If I wanted, you know, I had kids, that's what I wanted to do. I do want to go to school, though, someday. I do. I want to be a photographer. I really have a passion for taking pictures and video and all that stuff, so I really don't know how I'm going to make any money off of that, but I want to go to college for it, though. Anyways, that is my rant. I just don't like it when people complain about petty stuff and get jealous over silly things, really. And it's not like, you know, oh, I'm jealous of that girl's body. I mean, that's a whole different thing, because that's a whole other level, because, I mean, I think that's okay to be jealous of, you know, someone else's figure or something like that. That's more normal, because, I mean, you can't just go out and buy that, you know. We can, I guess, but, anyways, I hate judgmental people. I hate judgmental people. Oh, God, I just can't say it enough. Like, no, only God, and if you don't believe in God, sorry, but in my opinion, He's the only one that's allowed to judge us. So, I don't got no power or right to be judging someone. Unless they are doing something harmful to a child, then, you know, measures have to be taken, but, being just judgmental and just putting other people down, that's not cool. I'm not a fan of that. I hate mean people. I hate people that belittle others, whether it be, you know, for their looks or for their education. Like, some people don't have a really high education. Me, personally, I only went to school until 10th grade. So, you know, and I was in home study since 7th grade to 10th grade. And I didn't really learn too much. So my education's not that good. And I just hate it. But, you know, that was, well, first of all, putting me in homeschool, that was my mom's choice. And that was the worst decision she's ever made. worst decision. I don't even feel like I learned anything at all. But I teach myself what I know now. I probably taught myself everything, how to read, everything. So yeah. But I just don't like it when other people put, you know, like I'm dyslexic too. So if I write you something and it just doesn't come out right, it's because I have a problem with that. I'm just very dyslexic. So I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah. So I just don't like. I know there's a lot of people that put other people down for not spelling right, for just their intelligence, and you just, you know, think twice, you know, before you start judging others and criticizing them for whatever, because you don't know if they have a learning disability, or, you know, if they type too fast, or if they have a baby on their arm, or, you know, because a lot of times like that, like I wrote my friend an email, and then Savannah was on my lap, and there was a couple little letters in it. She's like, oh, what was that about? And she just kind of harped on it, and I think that's just very, you know, I had a baby in my hand. You know, that's why I don't really like to write comments back to people when I have Savannah in my arms, because I know it's probably not going to come out right because she's in my arms. And she's always typing on there, the keyboard. Anyways, I hate when people say formula is bad. That is ridiculous. I tried to breastfeed, and it was my first choice, kinda. I really did want to do it when she got born, but, seriously, like, formula's not bad. Like, people act like formula is bad, and it's seriously ridiculous. I hate people. Okay. Excuse me. I hate when people smoke around me. Seriously, I have asthma, and like my friends, they not only smoke around me, but they try to get me to smoke. I have back problems, as you guys know. And one of my friends, my old friends, a few years ago, kind of when my whole back thing unraveled, told me I should smoke marijuana because it would help my back pain. And I told her hell no, and she kind of like tried to push it on me and say, oh, you know, you're not cool if you don't do it. I said, well, I guess I'm not cool, and I guess you shouldn't be my friend because this is my choice, my body. I already have asthma because my mom smoked when she was pregnant with me. I am not going to go ahead and smoke. If you do that, that's fine. You know, I know a lot of people do smoke marijuana, but for me, it's not even a health option. I can't even do it if I wanted to. And then I hate it when people try to push drinking on me. Back when I was getting headaches, in 2009, it was actually Christmas 2009, I had a really bad migraine at my sister's house, so she told me to drink whiskey, and it would make my headache better. She mixed whiskey and hot chocolate and gave it to me. I cannot have alcohol because of my kidneys. I have bad kidneys, and for some reason I get bladder infections if I drink alcohol. She gave it to me without letting me know there's alcohol in it, and I threw up right when I had drunk about that much, and I threw up afterwards. And she then told me, oh, you threw up the alcohol? I'm like, well, there's alcohol in that? She goes, yeah, I thought it would help your headache. I'm like, alcohol helping a headache? I never heard of that one before, but that whole night I was throwing up, and the headache got worse, so worse. It was a migraine. It was horrible. So yeah, I hate it when people try to push that on me, and ever since then, people have still tried to push alcohol on me. Let me see. I hate when, okay, like, one of my other friends told me she was going to sell me something, and she never did, and I would have to call her every day saying, you know, are we going to meet? Are you going to, well, I wanted to buy, it was like a little, for the baby to jump in, not the walker, but it's like a little, it's like almost like a walker, but it doesn't have a floor, I don't know what it's called, an extra saucer thingy. She had one, and I wanted to buy it off to her. I wanted to buy it off her, and I like text her like every day saying, are we gonna meet up? She's, oh, I'm too busy now. I'm like, well, I can meet you anywhere, you know, let's just do this. And she just kept denying it and just saying, no, I'm too busy. And she was pregnant as well, but at that time she was like 32 weeks. And literally this went up till she was 37 weeks pregnant. And then she said, I'm gonna have my baby any day. I can't meet you. But then she was on Facebook posting a whole bunch of stuff that she's going there and here and, you know, having fun and stuff. But she couldn't meet me for like a half an hour, you know, meet me somewhere. I told her I'd meet her anywhere too, but she flaked on me. But she kept saying, no, you know, the deal's still on. I'm still gonna sell it to you. Crazy. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I honestly hate it when people show up too early for things. I'd rather have you be late than to be early, because if I tell you to be here, let's say at 3, that means no earlier than 3. Because at 2:50, I might be doing stuff, you know? I honestly like to get ready, you know, within that last half an hour. So like at 2:30 to 3, I like to, you know, get ready. So I seriously don't like it when people are early. And my mom always does it, and it always drives me crazy because I'm still in the middle of something and it just bothers me. I'm sure there's more, but I'm kind of ranting on, and I don't know how long this video is, but excuse my hair again. I will be bleaching it this week, so yay. I have blonde hair all the way again. I'm trying to think of something else. Because there's a lot of things that bother me. But yeah. I guess that's it. So, yeah, I'll be doing Savannah's 6-month update on the 22nd if I can. I did get new software, kinda got new software. It's kind of weird. Billy CTV told me about his software that he uses, which is Sony Vegas, HD Platinum, I believe. So I searched that into Yahoo, and then I came across the site, and I think it's Sony, actually. And then actually loaded it down off the Sony site, and now I have it. So I don't know if it's a free trial or what, but now I'm using that. But anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.